everyone, and welcome. Today it's a what does your person want to tell you reading. So we've got three options to choose from. Option number one is the yellow card, option number two is the green card, and option number three is the pink card. So hit the pause button if you need more time, and timestamps are in the description box below as always. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, especially my existing subscribers. I appreciate your loyalty. Thank you for following me and watching my videos. And for new subscribers, welcome. I hope you'll find a lot of guidance and value in the readings. And so if you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. Also, thanks to those of you who purchased a personal reading from me. I really appreciate that. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please look at the description box below. Let's get started. Welcome, option one, to your messages from your person reading. So what does your person, the person you came to this video about, what do they want to tell you? Okay, think about your person, and I'll shuffle the cards here. I'm going to start with some Mystic Moon oracles so that we can get a kind of feel for what's going on in this connection. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect us to the guides of option one's person of interest, please, their love interest. Please allow them to give us insight on this current connection. What's going on with option one? What's going on in option one's connection with this person they came to the video about? Make it clear. Deception. Okay, option one. Starting off with a bang, we've got deception on the board here. Why is deception here, Spirit? Release. Somebody may have been released due to a deception, or somebody may be releasing deception, as in forgiving a deception that's occurred. Let's look further. Give us another card, Spirit. Make it clear. Cycles. Okay, you might be in a cycle with this person where you release this person and you let them go, and then they deceive you into coming back to them. The other way around, it could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like the deception, release, and cycles cards saying more like it's a cycle that this person deceives you and then they come back around again, and then you have to release them again, and then they deceive you, you let them back in, and then they come back around again. So let's get one more card. Am I reading that right, Spirit team? Contemplation. Okay. So yeah, I think so. We'll look further into it and figure out what's really being said here. But this may be something that your person is contemplating, that they're involved in some sort of a cycle with you in this connection, that they may have felt the need to receive you, but to release you and to receive you. It's like I said, it's a cycle, so it's a coming and going energy, but they might be contemplating about the fact that it's time for them to release you, or they have released you, and then they reflect on it and realize, that they've deceived themselves, that they don't really want you to be gone. So let's look. I'm gonna leave these up here. Let's clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Actually, this is the Golden Universal Tarot. I don't know if it's the same. It's basically the same, different artwork slightly. So, angels, spirits, and guides, please tell us this story for option one's person. What are they trying to say here with those Mystic Moon oracles? Can you give us some clarity, some clarification? What is option one's love interest, the person of interest, the person they came here for? What are they trying to say? Make it clear. So an imbalance in this connection. Somebody might be a Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Let's look. Somebody is being irresponsible. irresponsible in their emotions, not sharing their emotions, or I feel that there has been a loss of love in this connection. Could be dealing with an air sign energy. Perhaps this air sign energy broke your heart. Perhaps there was a third party situation here. That could be the deception. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The King of Swords in reverse is kind of like a narcissist card. So it's somebody that plays mind games. Gaslights, kind of makes you feel like you're crazy when in reality you're not. They're just trying to pull the wool over your eyes and trick you. So a lot of mind games. Mean, harsh, sharp words, lies, dishonesty. Obfuscating the situation so that you don't understand. In other words, fogging the situation. That's the same thing as gaslighting. So, okay. So heartbreak here. Give us more information, please, Spirit. Yeah, some more Sagittarius energy coming out in the reading. Could be in somebody's chart, but doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's going to be a turning. There is a turning point here. I feel like, you're being in this upside down temperance position where you just felt like your feelings are draining from you in this connection. This person just sort of drained you of your feelings because of the way they've mistreated you. And so you're really, imbalanced and not feeling it with this person right now. And I think that, this person is telling you that the best that you can do is just kind of wait the situation out and be patient, because trying to force, inharmonious factors or inharmonious people together will only cause more bad feelings and bad results, like mixing oil and water. So any extreme actions taken would backfire right now between the two of you. So I am feeling that you are in a standoff with this King of Swords, whoever this King of Swords represents. Extreme emotions, may have caused some arguments between you guys, and egos could have gotten in the way of your harmony and your happiness in this connection. And part of that, it could have been that somebody was trying to rush the relationship, and that caused tension and frustration in the connection. As a result, I'm seeing grief, pain, and unhappiness, and but that is turning around with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is a card of good luck. It's also Sagittarius, Pisces energy as well, and it's saying, that things are at a turning point. So things should be looking up for you, because it come up in the upright position. So this time of being temperance upside down should turn right side up. And when that happens for you, if you're identifying with this person, well, as a general message from this reading, when she's upright, there is an opportunity for a blossoming in a connection here, for things to certainly be healed between the two of you, but more importantly within yourself, because you, the viewer, are turned upside down by this connection, I feel. So there'll be a return to peace and acceptance and harmony when with this turning of events here. Okay, so I feel like it's an opportunity to heal some of the rifts within yourself, certainly, but perhaps in this connection as well. But you're still advised not to rush things here, because that would only make it worse. We lost your music. Just a second. Okay, so let's get some more cards. So if this person has pulled back from you, if they've said mean things to you, part of their attitude problem is, besides the fact that they're showing up like a jerk, hopefully they're not like this all the time, but part of their problem is, feeling rushed in this connection, I feel. That's going to resonate with a lot of you. If not, don't take that message, but it will resonate with somebody. And so I see like heartbreak as a result of this. Give us more clarification on this reading, please, Spirit. Why is the King of Swords in reverse here? Or is there any other clarification you'd like to give before I start pulling the messages from your person cards? Anything else? Options, options, options. So just know that you have options. I feel like you're probably a lovely person with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, Libra, Taurus energy, but either way you have those traits of being nurturing, creative, artistic, the Queen of Queens. In a lot of ways you embody a lot of the other queens and all of their positive traits, okay, because you're upright, so it's more of a positive energy. And as a result, you do have a lot of options, or this person feels that you do. Okay, so I think perhaps they're upside down with you because they're upset that you have a lot of options. You know, maybe you don't realize how beautiful you are. This person thinks you're really beautiful, and you know, if you've been sexually active with this person, it's been hot and sensual, and I think that, you know, they think that you have a lot of options as a result of the fact that you are such a catch, basically. So, and it could be, you know, that this person is sort of weighing their options as well, you know, a little bit of a self-sabotaging energy here, that just in case, you know, you're too good to be true, that they have other options as well, some others on the back burner. It could be, you know, listen to your own intuition on that. But what I'm getting with that Seven of Cups mostly is that this person has a lot of emotions towards you, a lot of romantic feelings towards you, is inspired by you, and I feel like they're contemplating what they really want and probably indulging in fantasies and thinking and dreaming about you, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So the warning with that with that card, Seven of Cups, is always, you know, just to make sure that, you know, whatever you're fantasizing about, that you realize that it is just a fantasy, right? I mean, dreams can come true, but don't get too far carried away. Keep one foot on the ground, okay, and be a little bit realistic about your goals, and that will make them more attainable. And also, you know, you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. And I feel like that's the energy that this person is coming across in. And I think that breaks your heart a little bit to know that this person, I feel like they, you know, they don't trust you. They have trust issues towards you, and you don't really deserve it. And it upsets you quite a bit. And it breaks both of your hearts in a way, you know. It stings. But, you know, you're waiting and you're going to see what happens here with your guards up. As you should be. When this guy pops out in reverse, then you definitely should have your guards up. So, okay, let's get some messages from this person. I pre-shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to shuffle one time while you think about this person. Spirits, angels, and guides, please give us some messages from this person for option 1. What does option 1's person want to tell them? For the collective who chose option 1, what does their person want to tell them, please? Make it clear. For the collective who chose option 1, what does their person want to tell them, please? For the collective who chose option 1, I've never felt this connected to anyone before. Okay. For the collective who chose option 1, what does their person want to tell them, please? For the collective who chose option 1, what does their person want to tell them? Too many. I'm planning how to approach you. So there have been ego clashes and arguments here, I feel. Definite conflict of interests, and this person wants to approach you. They're trying to contemplate and think of ways how to do that. Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. Well, that's an understatement. King of Swords in reverse. And I will fix things between us. Give me time. And, you know, that is like what I said about not rushing the situation. Okay. All right. So I feel like this person is trying to manifest you back into their life. There has been a release here due to deception. It's been part of a cycle between the two of you. This person is contemplating over it. They feel unhappy about it, as I see that you also feel unhappy. There's really nothing that you can do at this time except wait for this person. I say wait in quotation marks because what that really means is that you're not focusing on this person. You're focusing on other areas of your life, and you're just going with the flow and not watching the clock, sitting around waiting for this person, because that slows things down actually. But instead it's just saying that there's nothing you can do, no actions that you can take. Extreme actions would backfire at this time, so you just need to let this person come to you. Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. Spirit, let's get a clarification card for that, please. Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. What is option one's person saying there? We'll get an example of what they're talking about for option one. Clarify, sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. Okay. Well, this is a dreamy person, okay? They're coming out in water sign energy with the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody that wants to make a change. They want to be more loving. They want to be less egoic. They know that their ego gets the better of them. You know, an air sign king in reverse is like the opposite of a dreamy Knight of Water in upright. So they're opposites. It's trying to change here because this card can represent change, and change to being more affectionate, more available with their emotions, and with offering you and communicating with you affectionate things, as opposed to, you know, arguing or using mind games and the methods that they've used in the past that don't work, or that they're using in the present, right, that aren't working. Okay. And I feel like they do have this like dreamy, like I was saying earlier about the Seven of Cups, needing to keep one foot on the ground, because a lot of time that Seven of Cups energy is really illusions, right? It's okay to fantasize, but when you take it too far, then you become delusional, and what you think you want isn't what you really want, and then you end up doing the Eight of Cups thing where you walk away, and it's just like a vicious cycle, right? Like a vicious cycle. So the part of that person that does that chases butterflies and thinks, you know, at times that all that glitters is gold when it's not, that part of them is based in their ego, and they are trying to be, you know, more grounded, still be, you know, dreamy and emotional in a sense, and go after, you know, their dreams and their desires, but doing it in a more noble and honorable way. Spirit, let's get a card for I'm planning how to approach you. Please clarify, I'm planning how to approach you for option one's person. And when they approach you, though, there'll still be some ego here, you know, with the upright Six of Wands, which is fire sign energy, and it does talk about feeling supported and applauded and doing something, you know, honorable, so that you can be recognized for it, for the recognition of it. Not only just to accomplish it so that you can say that you accomplished it, not just to do it just because it's the right thing to do, but also because you want the applause of all these people around you. So there'll still be some ego here regarding this person. I'm planning how to approach you, but they want to be victorious when they do it, right? And if you love this person, if you really care about this person, then probably, you know, the fact that they want to puff them up like a puffer, puff themselves up like a puffer fish in order to kind of pat themselves on the back when they finally do the right thing by you and come towards you in a more honorable way, you know, that probably isn't going to bother you so much. You just want them to come back to you, right? You've been waiting. You might have rushed it in the past. Maybe they rushed it. Take what resonates. I'm reading for a lot of people. Not every part of every reading will resonate, but your patience will pay off if that's what you want with this person, because they're saying they're taking action, as this is an action card. They're definitely, and they mean it, right? They're doubling down on that with that Six of Wands upright. I've never felt this connected to anyone before. Let's get a clarification on that. This is not somebody that that trusts easily, okay? And they are their own worst enemy. They let these negative thoughts run in their head unchecked, and again, like cyclical negative thinking. like the negative thinking on a broken record, and so this is what has held them back. It's a real sense of self defeat, self-sabotage, and so I feel like you free them. Like there's something about you that tempts them to think that maybe they can be free, maybe they can come out of their self-imposed isolation, and they don't have to feel trapped and bound anymore to their own negative thinking, that they can actually have hope for the future, and that they can actually move forward and embrace life and take action. So you tempt them to do all of those things. That is part of how they feel connected to you. So I'm going to wrap this up with a Romance Angels card here for option 1. Spirits, angels, and guides, what advice do you have for option 1 regarding their person, please? What advice do you have for option 1 regarding their person, please? It says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going to give this relationship a chance. The angels are advising you to do so. And the children card came out. Your love life is being affected by children. So one or both of you might have children, either together or with other people, and that might be playing a role in this connection. That might be part of the reason why things haven't progressed as fast as you would like them to, and it could also be talking about this person's needing to heal their inner child wounds that prevent them from really wanting to open themselves up in this negative thinking pattern that they've got going on. So they are guided with the children card. When you deal with this person, just keep in mind that you might be speaking with someone who has a wounded inner child, so have compassion, but at the same time enforce your boundaries, as this person obviously has a pattern of being hard on you, or at least that's what the cards are saying. Okay, but do give the relationship a chance if you're guided to. Okay, if your intuition says you should. They say that it's worth it. All right, thank you for tuning in, option 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please hit the bell notification so that you can get alerted when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Welcome, option 2. So, what does your person want to tell you? Okay, what messages does your person have for you? Spirits, angels, and guides, please tap into the collective energy of the guides of those who are here for option 2. Please give us clear, loving, and accurate guidance for those who have chosen option 2, please. What does their person want to tell them? The person they came to the reading about, what do they want to say? Observer, that they're watching you, keeping an eye on you, and yeah, checking out your social media, keeping up to date on what's going on with you, checking you out. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit, for option 2? The person is looking at you like you are the divine feminine. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, can still apply. Also, we've got the divine timing card, and so that this person has a sense about you that in divine timing this is going to come together, or that there's going to be a major change that impacts this connection. But they are looking at you as somebody who's beautiful, somebody who's like an empress, somebody who has a light within them that they feel like a soulmate connection with. Okay. What else does this person want to tell option 2, please, Spirit? Okay, there's a third-party situation here. Third party doesn't always have to be another person. It could be anything that interferes with the connection, including family, friends, or work. And so either you are having a third-party interference in this connection, or they have. and there's some shadow work around that needs to be done. I feel like if there has been a gap in time between the two of you being together, if you're not in contact, if you are in contact but it's sporadic, if there's any sort of conflict or distance in the connection, just know that that's all meant to happen because you're working on your shadow work. If this person is your twin flame or higher level soulmate, take what resonates, then there's going to be a lot of lessons that need to be learned through the connection, as that's the purpose of these deep soul connections, is work. And so shadow work. Karmic partner. Okay, so they're doing some oh, wow, they're in a third party with the karmic partner right now, and so that explains that shadow work, huh? Yeah. Shadow work can be done by the divine feminine with the divine masculine and vice versa, and with karmic partners. Specifically, we're talking about a karmic partner here, and we've got the regret card. This person has regrets about this connection here. Perhaps about regrets being with this person, and they feel bound. It's like devil card energy, some codependency or addictions perhaps, but feeling bound to the current circumstances. Perhaps they settled for something that they don't want. So let's take a deeper look at this. So if you know that this person is not with a karmic partner or a third party, or the third party isn't, another person, maybe choose another reading. Otherwise, you could stick around. Maybe other aspects of this reading will resonate for your situation. I leave it to you to decide. Spirits, angels, and guides, could you give us clarification? What do we need to know about this reading here for option 2? What does option 2's person want to tell them? What's going on here? Well, this person did miss an opportunity with you, and that's why they feel regret. Okay. They perhaps jumped into something right away after you had an ending or an argument with them. They jumped into something right away, and I feel like they regret that, because it's never a smart idea to swing from tree branch to tree branch. You should always focus on yourself after the ending of a connection. What else do they want to say? Yeah, they weren't willing to put in the work. They were lazy towards your connection. They made you put in all the work. They took advantage of you. You have some codependent tendencies, or at least it's coming across that way, or at least you did with regards to this person, or at least that's what they're saying. And you did more for them than they deserved, and they didn't reciprocate enough back, and you just gave, and they just took, and this person was flirtatious and non-committed. They could be a fire sign energy. We've got fire, earth, water on the board. We've got the Empress, which represents Libra and Taurus, but she is in reverse. Spirits, angels, and guides. What else does this person have to say for themselves? Okay. I feel like as a single person, you do better than you were doing with this person, or at least they think so. They're observing you. We already saw that they see you as the divine feminine, and what the divine feminine kind of looks like for them is this Nine of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but doesn't have to be, could be in your chart, but you have those traits of earthiness, groundedness, probably good with money. Whatever resources you do have, you use them wisely. You're kind of a master of your own domain. You're a strong, very strong person, but you're also very gentle and very skilled, and they look up to you. They admire you. When you were with them, you were in, and I'm saying it in the past tense because it looks to me like this is either a third party situation that would indicate an emotional distance at the very least, and at the very most, you are not in contact. But take what resonates, and regardless of that, when you were dealing with this person more, you were in the reversed Empress, which is somebody who's completely and totally put out. Okay, completely drained by the situation. Yeah. I don't, they don't have anything to offer you right now. I feel like if you're waiting for some communication, yeah, this is no communication for those of you that this resonates with. This is going to be a reading that's probably a little bit more on the specific side. So, because we've got the Page of Pentacles, in reverse. And so upright, that is talking about communication, but in reverse is talking about no communication, okay? And this page also says that I don't know if this person is either very irresponsible, maybe they didn't finish, like a college or a training program at some point, or they're irresponsible at work, and that caused a rift in the connection for those of you who resonate with this being, with the third party being more of like work interference. It's probably a little bit of both, but I feel like, this person, because of their lack of putting effort in this connection, that you became bored and uninspired with the connection here, and and they might see you as somebody who's not that good with practical details, but I think you were just depressed. You weren't running on all cylinders because you were depressed because this person was draining you, and so you're trying to offer them your love, and they were too busy flirting around and being non-committal. Now, as a single person or somebody who is like more in your power, you've kind of taken back some of your power, whether you're technically single or not, and so you're representing that way as the Nine of Pentacles. Could be also that this person didn't think that you were holding your end of the deal up in your relationship, especially if you lived with this person. Maybe they felt like you wanted somebody that would take care of them financially, and they didn't want to do it, or they were unable to do it. So again, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then don't take it. That just means that message was not for you. Okay, so let's get started with the messages from your person cards. So I did pre-shuffle off camera. I'm going to shuffle a couple more times while you think about your person, the person you came to this video about or for. Angel, spirits, and guides, what messages does option 2's person have for them, please? What messages does option 2's person have for them, please? What messages does option 2's person have for them, please? What messages does option 2's person have for them? What messages does option 2's person have for them, please? What message does option 2's person have for them? I have doubts about the way you feel. Okay. So somebody's involved with a karmic partner here, and as a result of that and other things, they have doubts about the way you feel. Let's get another message from this person, please, Spirit, for option 2. Let's get another message from this person for option 2. Please keep taking good care of yourself. Yep, that's what I said, right? With that Nine of Pentacles, you're clearly taking better care of yourself, in your single energy than you did when you were a couple or when you were more involved. They want you to keep that up. They're watching you. They know. They know. Let's see if I can find that card. Yeah. Keep being this way. Well, if you want to. You don't have to take orders from this person. But it seems positive, okay? It's definitely a positive card and a positive light that they're seeing you in, regardless if you're male or female. It's a female on the card. What other messages does option 2's person have for them, please? What other messages does option 2's person have for them, please? Okay. I'll take them. So the other messages here are, I'm holding back my love for you, and I hope we can at least be friends. Okay. So this person has regrets about the fact that, you are basically their twin flame, whether they realize that or not. But they either chose someone else over you or they had someone else all along. And this is a karmic partner that they're with. And, it was just not the right time for you two to come together, and now your person is bound and they're settled into something that they really don't want to be in, and as a result, they're stuck watching you from a distance, and they're wanting you to continue to take good care of yourself. Maybe you're too good for them now. Maybe they feel that way, but they would like you to at least be able to continue to be friends. So let's get some clarification on some of this. Spirits, angels, and guides, I have doubts about the way you feel. Well, I imagine that they probably do, like I said before, but we'll get one card on here. See what Spirit has to say. Please clarify, I have doubts about the way you feel. For option 2, clarify, I have doubts about the way you feel. Why does their person say that, Spirit? Why does option 2's person say, I have doubts about the way you feel? Why does option 2's person say, I have doubts about the way you feel? Well, because, they were acting like a player. At the very least, they were being non-committal, and, however fun and friendly and warm they were to you at times, they were also that way to other people, because this person is like sort of a flirtatious, like a fun time person. So, that made them feel, makes them feel doubtful. And also the fact that, you're single and you are a lively, passionate person yourself. Maybe they think that you are embodying this energy now. Like you've ridden away from this connection to do your own thing, and you're having a fun time, and you're being flirtatious and entertaining other people. That might be especially true if you're a fire sign, but it could be true for anybody. Please keep taking good care of yourself. Let's get a clarification card on that, please. Do they have any suggestions, or what's the deal? More clarity on that. Why does option 2's person say, please keep taking good care of yourself? Why does option 2's person say, please keep taking good care of yourself? Why does option 2's person say, please keep taking good care of yourself? Because they're waiting to be with you again. This person is waiting to be able to make an offer to you, but due to divine timing, the timing isn't right, and things are delayed. But when things are right, they want to offer you something. They want to offer you something, their best version of a solid offer. And I say that because this person came out in sort of a player energy earlier, even if this is your divine masculine, and only you would know that. Their previous energy in this reading was pretty unstable, but I feel like they're working on it, working on their money and finances, and also just like removing that from their life that no longer serves them, as well as nurturing that in their life that makes them a better person. And I think that they are kind of like taking and following your lead on that, or that they're feeling and thinking that that's what you're doing. Like part of you stepping away from them, pulling back your energy from them. For those of you who did that, was in the interest of bettering your life. And they wanted to keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing that because they want you to be in a better place. They want you to be in that 9 of Pentacles energy when they come back to you in divine timing. Okay, and it's up to you if you want to wait or not. Active waiting. Not sitting around and waiting, but actually like continuing to take care of yourself while you wait. I'm holding back my love for you. Let's get some clarification on that, please, Spirit. Boom. Wow. 10 of Cups. This person loves you. One cup is love times 10. So this person loves you 10 cups worth. That's the satisfaction card, the happiness card. Happy family, happy life, happy wife, children, rainbows, butterflies. And they're holding that back. Wow. Because they're with this karmic partner. For real. They want this new beginning. When they come back to you, when the timing is right, they just want to sweep you off your feet and tie it down. They just want to, they want to give to you all this emotion that they have inside of them that they're holding back right now, that they can't give to you because they just can't, because the timing's not right. But they love you like a million times a million, like I tell my nephews and my nieces. They love you a lot. Wow, that's a lot of love. My goodness. I was not really expecting that. And then I hope we can at least be friends. Let's get one card on that. Spirit, angels, and guides. Why does option 2's person say, I hope we can at least be friends? Is there anything else option 2's person would like to add to I hope we can at least be friends? Is there anything else that option 2's person would like to add to I hope we can at least be friends? I'm assuming they mean in the meantime. Yeah, because they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And they can't make a decision due to that fact. And so they're in such a perilous situation with this karmic partner that one false move and things could go really bad for them. So in the meantime, they hope that you guys can still be friends. But, that's entirely up to you. So I kind of feel like you shouldn't be friends with this person. I'm going to say it. I'm getting that message strong that, you can be friendly and cordial with this person, but with this amount of love and affection for one another, I feel like, and yours being obviously higher level soulmates or twin flames, I don't think friendship's going to cut it. It's not going to be satisfactory to either of you. If anything, it's going to slow down divine timing. So I feel like, again, you can be pleasant, whatever, if you happen to talk to this person occasionally or whatnot, whatever your communication looks like for you. But I feel like you just need to wait for that tower moment to happen with them and their karmic partner or the third party, whoever that is. You need to wait for that to come crashing down before really accepting this person into your life in any sort of deeper way. I'm not going to say it's my opinion, because that's what I'm getting. This is what I'm being told. Okay, so let's ask the romance angels here. Spirits, angels, and guides. What do the romance angels have to say for option 2? What advice do they have for option 2? What advice do the romance angels have for option 2? You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so in the meantime, yeah, definitely. Anybody that is involved in a third-party situation, anybody who is not getting the love that they deserve from somebody else needs to give that love to themselves, okay? So I'm going to read a little from the book so I don't miss anything on that. So, especially since you desire romance with this person, you need to look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, and know that the more that you love yourself, the greater your capacity to be loved by others. So that means trusting yourself to take good care of you. And that does entail being more assertive, and it tells you not to worry. You can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. So, it talks about spending time, by yourself, apart from a relationship for a period of time, and doing all the things that a lot of people who are already on a twin flame journey already know to do. Okay, so this is just kind of reiterating, but some of you don't know, so that's why I'm making a point of saying what it is you need to do. You ultimately need to take responsibility for attracting the kind of love that you want into your heart and into your life, and you do that by healing your heart, okay, and learning the lessons that you're meant to learn. Okay, even though it's hard, because some of these lessons are really hard, it's hard to see the blessing in the lesson, but that's what you're being asked to do with that card. And I feel like that's all that you can really do at this time, because, you have to wait on divine timing. But this person does love you, and you probably know that. This is a great, confirmation for you that, you're not nuts. You feel bound to this person, or they feel bound to you. Whoever's in the third party situation, this person is involved with a karmic, and you wonder, are you crazy for thinking you have a deeper connection or a love? You actually do. Okay, So that is your reading, option 2. Thank you very much. And if you like this reading, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell notification to receive notifications, if you'd like to know when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Welcome, option 3. So what does your person want to tell you? Spirits, angels, and guides, could you please tell us, what does option 3's person want to tell them? The person they came to this video for? What does their person want to tell them? What does option 3's person want to say? Conclusion. So something's either ended or someone's come to a conclusion here. Metamorphosis. They might have been going through a time of change or metamorphosis, and that time of metamorphosis is ending, is concluding. Let's look. What else does this person want to say, Spirit? For option 3. Give us more clarity, please. More clarification for option 3. Inner child. Okay. So I feel like this person's growing up, right? They're moving from the chrysalis stage to like the butterfly stage. If those are the stages, right? You get my point. This person is growing up, I feel. The metamorphosis has occurred, and it has occurred. Am I reading this right? Summertime. You could have met this person in the summertime. Something significant could have happened between the two of you in this connection in the summertime, or will happen in the coming summertime. Maybe when somebody was born in the summer. I think something significant happened with this person with regards to they're dealing with their inner child, and this sort of triggered a metamorphosis to occur, and now here at the end of fall it is concluded. Is that what we're getting here, Spirit? Solitude. Yeah. So yeah, now that it's fall time, the world's loud, noisy, more active, more extroverted in the summertime. This person is now in a period of solitude. So if you're not hearing from this person, or not as much as you'd like to, just know, this is the reason why. They've been going through major changes. Surrender. Okay. Yeah, surrender is definitely necessary when major changes need to take place. In order to let go of the old, you have to make way for the new, and you need to surrender in order to do that. Family. Okay. So this person might be spending a lot of time with their family. They might be healing family wounds or issues with the people who raised them. And this has helped them to heal their inner child, right? Because a lot of time inner child wounding occurs from the family that they were raised in. So they're in solitude, they've surrendered. Cycles. Okay. So something could be happening the next full moon, because they're approaching the end of the cycle of metamorphosis, change, healing with regards to their inner child, regards to their family. And yeah, fresh start here. So this person is wanting you to understand that there is a fresh start in your future here. They're wanting that fresh start with you, or there is some fresh start that's going to be happening perhaps around the time of the next full moon. But more symbolically, this is about ending this cycle of metamorphosis and change. And it looks like it's a change for the better. So it's very positive. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person cards here. Spirits, angels, and guides, what messages does this person have for the collective who chose option 3? What messages does this person have, the love interest, have for the collective who chose option 3, please? What does option 3's person want to tell them? What does option three's person want to tell them? I'm in a very dark place. So they're in solitude. I feel like they are coming out of this dark place. You know, when you're in a cocoon, I imagine from the caterpillar's perspective, it's a dark place, right? But I feel like they're wrapping that up. What else does this person want to tell them? When you're, a caterpillar in a cocoon, you're in solitude and you're in a dark place. So that's pretty literal. What else does this person want to tell option three, please, Spirit? What else does this person want to tell option three, please? I'm trying to keep the mic from being bumped. I apologize if it's being bumped. Option three's person, what do they want to say? I'm keeping track of you online. This person says they're keeping track of you online, and I'm in love with you and it scares me. This kind of reminds me of option two. That happens sometimes where different readings sort of run in together because the collective has a lot in common with each other apparently. So, if this resonates, maybe take a look at option two as well. But yeah, I'm going to put this up. They're in love with you and it scares them. Let's get another message from this person, please, Spirit. Another message from option two's person, please. Another message from option two's person. I'm empty without you in my life. You're obviously in separation. So if you're not in separation with this person, then, maybe choose another reading or another option. There's someone else I have to deal with first. And we'll look into that, what that might be about. We saw family here. This person might have a family that they need to deal with first. And yeah, but they have reached a conclusion regarding your connection, and that is that they want a fresh start with you. Now, how they're going to do that, that's a different matter altogether. So let's get some tarot cards for clarification. Spirits, angels, and guides, could you give us clarification on these messages, please, from option three's person, from option three's love interest? Could you give us some clarification here? What's the first one we want to clarify? This one? Who is this? There's someone else I have to deal with first. What does option three's person mean when they say that? Is this a third party? Is this a karmic? Is this a family member? Is this a child? What is this? There's someone else I have to deal with first. Why does option three say that, please? Why does option three say there's someone else I have to deal with first? I knew this was going to come out. This person might have a kid. Kid might be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. Yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. I feel like they do want to come forth with some sort of a message here to you, an affectionate, loving message. They're thinking about it anyway, right? We already know that because they want a fresh start. We saw that. They have to deal with someone else first, and it could be that they have to deal with this kid. And if it's not their kid, it could be, a kid in the family, some kid that they're close to or have a responsibility towards that they have to deal with. Yeah. It's a very sensitive kid, by the way, too, even if it's not a water sign. I do feel like, if it's talking, this could be, for some of you, talking about the inner child that we saw here. This is all part of this person's inner child work, the reason they've had to go through this metamorphosis. And if it resonates, then this is just validating to this person that you're dealing with has self-esteem issues, and they're probably shy, have some sort of shyness or vulnerability or uncertainty about them themselves and with regard to relationships. Maybe they trusted too much in the past and they got hurt, and so now they've got their walls up about that. They're trying to avoid letting that happen again. But I'm getting child there, so let's get another card for that, please, Spirit. There's someone I have to deal with first. For option 3, clarify there's someone I have to deal with first. For option 3, clarify there's someone I have to deal with first. Could be an earth sign energy, somebody that they have to provide for financially. Yeah, more than likely it's some kid or some younger family member here for a lot of you. And I feel like, again, your person is doubling down on the fact that once they've dealt with the situation with this other person first, that they're going to move towards you. But the reason why it's taking so long for them to move towards you is because they're having to be responsible for this younger person here. Yeah, they're trying to be practical and stable and loyal and take care of this younger person that really can't take care of themselves, or is somebody that is vulnerable and needs protection. So that might not be the sexiest or the most romantic thing that you want to hear, but that's what's coming through here. This person's going to take a while to come towards you, but they're thinking about making a love offer, sending you a loving or affectionate text, coming towards you, making an offer, but there's someone in the way. Either earth sign energy or water sign energy. And get another card on that. One more card clarifying there's someone I have to deal with first. Spirits, angels, and guides, give me one more card clarifying there's someone I have to deal with first. Make it clear. What else do we need to know about? There's someone else I have to deal with first, please. It could be a younger brother. Yeah, it might be a younger brother. Somebody who's childlike anyway. Could be a partner, like a childlike partner. Someone who they're afraid of hurting because this person is emotionally fragile. So we've got the Four of Wands here, which can represent a married couple. It definitely represents a home, and a stable home at that, which would indicate like a committed relationship. So yeah, could be a child from a previous relationship, or it could be a childlike partner. Okie doke. So let's see what we're going to look at next. I'm in a very dark place. Let's get some clarification on that, Spirit. Why does option 3's person say they're in a very dark place, please? Make it clear. They're losing some battle against someone, a mother figure it looks like, because we've got this at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because the Five of Wands here, it talks about it talks about battling, right? It talks about competition and ego, but I think your person is trying to adapt to this competition or these challenges here, and get rid of like the root of the problem, like whatever behaviors or attitudes that they've had with this group of people. If it's their family, it might be their family. It might be this family that they're with. They're surrendering that with this card here. So we've got two cards talking about surrender. So they're trying to compromise because otherwise they're not going to win in this situation. I feel like they're trying to be more, your person's trying to be more flexible to deal with the dark place that they're in. They're unhappy about the fact they're having to go through this right now. I mean, that's pretty clear. And I think like both people are being selfish. Your person and this other person that they're dealing with, they're both being selfish and self-centered, and not seeing things from each other's point of view, and that's just delaying things. It's delaying them from having this new start, from moving towards you. Okay. Somebody just feels really unbalanced here with this Empress in reverse. That's a Libra Taurus energy, so what the Empress typically does represent someone who is a mother, or yeah, a mother figure of sorts. Okay, and we did see a child in the reading, or childlike individual here, and she kind of acts like a child when she's in reversed. That Empress, she doesn't take good care of herself, and she needs others to take care of her. She doesn't have enough boundaries, and she neglects herself. And, sometimes that's for good reason, because she's just overwhelmed with the like full-time job or taking care of a kid or something, and it's just about someone who needs to reclaim their power. But yeah, I would say the Empress in reverse can come across needy or childlike. Yeah. There's definitely not a lot of passion or chemistry here between your person and this third party. So, which would make sense if it's like a little brother or a relative or something like that, little sister. But assuming that this is, like a karmic, then yeah, they're needing a change of luck here. And they're not getting along by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel like, yeah, let's get some more cards here. So the next card I'm going to clarify is I'm in love with you and it scares me, okay? Because we know that your person is in a dark place right now. And that's because they can't move towards you because they're having this family situation to deal with. And they're empty in their life without you. So that explains why they're keeping track of you online. So let's clarify, I'm in love with you and it scares me. Spirits, angels, and guides, why does option 3's person say, I'm in love with you and it scares me? Can you elaborate on that, please? Why does option 3's person say, I'm in love with you and it scares me? Can you elaborate on why option 3's person says, I'm in love with you and it scares me? Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. Because, well, they're involved in some other situation, right? We've got the 4 of Wands that talks about a home with someone. We've got the 10 of Pentacles that talks about a home with someone. This person is involved in another family situation. It scares them because they know that being in love with you means the end of the home and the family that they have. And we've already seen that it's not going real well, but how much of the reason why it's not going real well in their home environment has to do with the fact that they're in love with you, right? A lot. A lot, I would say. So I think they want to have this 10 of Pentacles with you, this solid, lasting connection, but that, obviously it's being delayed and it's, stagnating right now because they're unavailable here. And I think they're really bored with, they're stressed, they're bored with where they're at, but, this is all part of this transformation this person is undergoing to be the person that they're meant to be, I feel. And, but this is, talking about being scared because they are having problems at home and financially as well. Responsibility for children or elderly parents too could be indicated with this card. Emotional baggage and old hurts that can interfere with their happiness too. Guess another card for I'm in love with you and it scares me. That was fast. Well, this person might be a fire sign. They might be involved with the fire sign. It's a masculine energy, but it can be masculine or feminine. Gender is irrelevant in tarot. It's the thing it's definitely talking about that this person is viewing you as their Queen of Cups, okay? So whether you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, have a very gentle, artistic, nurturing, fertile way about you, you put people at ease just by being in their presence. You're a very kind and attractive person. Um, but they can't be your partner because look at them, they're in reverse. So even though they might not have bad intentions towards you, they might not be trying to be dishonest or irresponsible. I feel like they are trying to be responsible, actually, at least with regards to their family or the situation they're in. But with regards to you, I feel like they just can't tell you the truth right now. They can't come towards you because of the situation that they're in, because of this difficult home situation that they're in. So difficult home situation, the king is in reverse, and as a result, this romance has been slow to get started or slow to progress between the two of you. And again, this king in reverse talks about them being committed to someone else. So yeah, for the majority of you, they are committed to somebody else, probably somebody they have a child with, but not necessarily. And they're viewing you as this Queen of Water. And I feel like they think that you are their star, but they probably put you on a pedestal quite a bit as well, because that star card in reverse can talk about, over fantasizing about someone, getting carried away in your fantasies about someone, which isn't a bad thing from your perspective, right? You want to be seen in the most positive light possible, but it's important that they see you for who you truly are as well. And I think that they do, but I think that they feel like you're out of reach to them right now. You're like the star in the sky. You're just beyond them right now. And so yeah, they really do view you as a star though, like perfection. So their view of you is pretty amazing. And I think that, if you're showing up in this energy, that you are pretty amazing. But you're out of reach right now to them, because with the Five of Cups in reverse, there has been heartbreak in this connection between the two of you. And so there has been love lost in this connection, so to speak. And this person, your person, is not, really certain on how to handle the disappointments and the losses caused in this connection and with what they're currently going through with their current partner. But I feel like they are starting to move away from their current partner. We already saw this. This is just more confirmation that they are starting to move away from their current partner and away from the hurt to make a new life for themselves, right? To make a new life for themselves. And that's why the metamorphosis has occurred and is occurring. Because metamorphosis is another way to heal. It's a change for the better, just like healing is a change for the better. And I think that these struggles will ultimately make you and your person and your connection stronger if you let it. But it will require you letting bygones be bygones, okay? And it's up to you if you want to do that. Interesting. So let's get a Romance Angels card here. Spirits, angels, and guides, please give us advice for option 3 regarding this spread and regarding this reading. Regarding option 3's person, what advice do the Romance Angels have? Regarding option 3's love interest, what advice? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So the Passion card is talking about, focusing on your passions, I feel like. Since this person is unavailable right now, at least in all the major ways that count, they seem, preoccupied. They've come to the conclusion that they want a new start with you, but they're still finishing up this, this shadow period of the metamorphosis that they've been through. It's required them to surrender in order to change. And I think that, they're going within, though, trying to figure out a way to conclude this connection that they're currently in, that they're unhappy in, before coming towards you. So in the meantime, just know that the passion that you feel for this person is real and it is mutual. This person feels it for you as well. And focus on your passions, whatever else you're passionate about, Um, if it's a hobby or a cause or a special activity, something like that, to sort of consume your energy and your time and your focus, because overly focusing or waiting for someone, that actually stalls and stagnates the progress of the connection. And we already see that this connection is in stagnation right now. I mean, for all the reasons already discussed in the reading. So do find a hobby, focus on something that brings your heart joy and passion, and that will indirectly send positive energy into your romantic life. It'll help improve your romantic life with this person. So keep up, whatever positive affirmations you're doing, any prayers that you're praying, those all help. But once you say the prayer, just let it go and have trust and faith that things are working out for the best in this connection. And by doing that, you make yourself more attractive to this person, and you inspire them. And what they really need right now is some inspiration. And since we did see, I think we saw that this person is watching you, right? Yeah. Um, then they see you living your best life, despite not being with them. That provides, a little bit of the inspiration that they need to sort of, um, what do you call it? Finish that final lap, I guess you could say, in their present circumstances. So, and for those of you who don't want to wait for this person or are done with this person, by engaging in hobbies and activities, that's an opportunity to meet somebody else. So for those of you who the angels are saying it's a possibility that you could meet somebody else who you will feel passionate about when you are out participating in these activities and in these hobbies. Yep. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy with the Passion card. All right. Thank you for tuning in, option 3. If this reading resonated, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm a little bit curious about this reading, and if you'd like to hit the like button, and if you would like to subscribe, you can hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thanks for watching.